And you also understand that if you're not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty could have immigration consequences up to deportation.
Two drivers, reduced charges, and a courtroom moving fast. Malik Sims steps up first, facing a suspended license cut down to allowing an unlicensed driver. But every guilty plea carries consequences. Watch closely. Details matter. Subscribe for more dramatic breakdowns of real courtroom moments and legal decisions unfolding live.
Mr. Sims, he's been here. All right, Mr. Sims, you're already unmuted, so that's good. This is 253307 OT, People versus Malik Sims. Can I get your appearance, please?
Morning, Your Honor. Jeffrey Fant on behalf of Mr. Sims. Wait for a reading. Stand mute. Mr. Sims is going to plead guilty and admitted charge of allowing unlicensed person to operate and responsibly admitted charge of double parking. We're requesting a $50 per month payment.
Mr. Sims, can you state your name for me?
Malik Sims.
All right, sir, did you go through your advice of rights with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions about your constitutional rights?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and did you allow your attorney to sign your name to your advice of rights?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, there's a plea agreement indicating the drivable license suspended is being reduced to allowing an unlicensed person to drive. You understand that's still a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days and a $500 fine, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you also understand that if you were to plead guilty to that reduced charge, you would be waiving any trial rights, meaning you wouldn't have a trial of any sort. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you also understand that if you're on probation or parole, a plea of guilty could have could be considered a violation of those conditions.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
All right, and now you understand that if you're not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty could have immigration consequences up to deportation.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so knowing all that, how do you plead to the reduced count of allowing an unlicensed person to drive? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Sir, has anybody forced you to plead guilty today?
No, ma'am.
Has anybody promised you anything aside from what we just went over on this plea agreement to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Sims, I'm going to draw your attention back to October 20th of 2025. Were you operating a vehicle in the city of Taylor?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, were you unlicensed to operate a motor vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you agree that you allowed yourself to operate that vehicle that you were driving?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel satisfied with factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Sims, I'm gonna accept your plea as knowing and voluntarily given. There's a fine of 100, cost of 100, a crime victim's rights fee of 75, and a state fee of 50. It's a total of 325. You also have a ticket here, speeding 11 to 15 over. That's being reduced down to double parking, which does not go on your record. It has 0 points, and it has a fine of 165. As it relates to being double parked in the city of Taylor on the same date, October 20th, 2025, in the city of Taylor, how do you plead? Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Okay, so I'll accept that plea as well for a total of $490 between the two. And then your attorneys indicated, sir, that you needed a payment plan of $50 a month. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you still living on Patton Street in Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send you out a payment arrangement to that address. It's gonna outline when your payments are due, how to make them, all the information you're gonna need. If there comes a time where you cannot make those payments, make sure you call the court. Otherwise, you're gonna get warrants and late fees assessed, okay?
Okay.
All right, do you have any questions for me at all?
No, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Sims, you are all set to go. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, then I have Mr. Williams. Sir, can you turn your camera on for me? All right, this is case 253368 OT, People versus Joseph Williams. Appearance, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Jeffrey Fant on behalf of Mr. Williams. Wait for a reading. Stand mute. Mr. Williams prepared to plead guilty to the amended charge of failure to display a valid operator's license and responsibly amended charge of double parking. He can pay within 30 days.
Okay, sir, can you state your name for me?
Joseph Williams.
All right, Mr. Williams, did you go through your advice of rights with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you have any questions about your constitutional rights?
No.
And did you allow your attorney to sign your name to your advice of rights?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, the Drovo license suspended is being reduced down to failing to display a valid license. You understand that's still a misdemeanor punishable by 90 days and up to a $100 fine, correct?
Yes.
You understand that you'd be waiving your trial rights, meaning you would not have a trial of any sort in this matter if you were to plead guilty, correct?
Yes.
And you understand that if you're on probation or parole, a plea of guilty could be considered a violation of your conditions.
Yes.
And you also understand that if you're not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty could have immigration consequences up to deportation.
Yes.
Knowing all that, sir, how do you plead to the reduced count of failing to display a valid license? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Has anybody forced you to plead guilty today?
Yes.
Who forced you to plead guilty today, Mr. Williams?
Excuse me?
The question was, did anybody force you to plead guilty? And you said yes. So I'd like to know who forced you to plead guilty today.
No, I actually had a hearing problem, so I must not hear you correctly. That's
Okay. So let me re-ask the question. Did anybody force you to plead guilty today?
no, ma'am.
Okay. Did anybody promise you anything aside from what we just went over on the plea agreement to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm going to ask you some questions. Back on October 29th of 2025, were you operating a vehicle in the city of Taylor?
That single word, yes, nearly stopped everything. In a plea hearing, the judge must confirm the plea is voluntary. If someone is forced, the deal collapses instantly. A simple hearing misunderstanding just created real tension. Imagine if that answer stood. Would this case have unraveled right there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And at some point, did some officers from the Taylor Police Department pull you over?
Yes.
And did they ask you at some point to produce a valid license?
Yes.
And did you fail to do so?
No.
Did you fail to give them did you fail to give them a valid license? Did you have a valid license on you at the time?
No, I did not have a valid license.
All right. Counsel satisfied?
I am, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Sir, you're gonna have a fine of 100, costs of 100. There's a crime victims rights fee of 75 and a state fee of 50 for a total of 325. You also have this speeding ticket here, limited access speeding, that's being reduced down to double parking, which has a fine of 165. As it relates to being double parked in the city of Taylor on October 29th of 2025, how do you plead? Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Okay, so I'll accept that plea as well. There's gonna be a total of 490. And then your attorneys indicated that you can pay that within 30 days?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna indicate on here that you have 30 days to pay. Just make sure it's paid in full on or before March 11th, okay?
Okay, I have till March 11th.
March 11th, yep, and it's 490 for both of them.
Okay, so do I can pay it online or come to the court?
Both. So if you go to the City of Taylor website, you can pay it online or by phone. Or if you want to come and see us in the court, you can do that too.
Okay.
All right. So you're all set today with me, sir, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Good luck. Drive safe.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. See, this is case 25179-499, City of Taylor versus Adine Persicone. Can I get your name, please?
Adine Persicone.
All right. Ma'am, so I have here, it looks like the issue with the 5867 Daniel Street has been corrected, so the CFC is being dismissed. I'm going to enter the dismissal with the clerks. You don't have to do anything further today. You're all set to go, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you. And for Edward Cohen. All right, so this is case 251814990, City of Taylor versus Edward Cohen. Can I get your name, sir?
Edward Cole.
All right. So similar to the last case, this also has been resolved as well. The CFC has been obtained. Prosecutor's moving to dismiss it. So again, you don't have to do anything further. The clerks will get everything updated for you, okay?
Yes.
You're all set to go.
Thank you.
Have a good one. And then I have Michael Bellows.
Good job.
I do my best. Go ahead up to the podium for me.
Everyone else has butchered it today.
All right, so you have a couple cases. We have 25180878 and 25180876, City of Taylor versus Michael Bellows. Can I get your name?
Michael Bellows.
All right. So I have a plea agreement here indicating that one of the cases, the litter, trash, and rubbish, ending in 0878 is being dismissed. And then the maintenance of vehicle, which has a fine of $160, you'd be pleading responsible to with a reduced fine of $100. Is that your understanding of the agreement today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so as it relates to being in violation of city ordinance of having a maintenance or a vehicle out of maintenance on 12/8/2025 in the city of Taylor, how do you plead? Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Okay, so I'll accept your plea. There's again a stipulated fine of $100. Do you need time to pay that? Or?
Yeah, I need a little bit of time.
Okay, can you have it paid within 30 days?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so on or before March 11th, just make sure it's paid and that other one again will be dismissed, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set to go today.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Hi, Ms. Manarino. I'm just gonna call Mark Radford's case. I just have a question. These are cases 25179988, 25179989, and 25179990. City of Taylor versus Mark Radford. Can you state your name for me?
Mark Radford.
All right, Ms. Manarino, I have a note here that we're setting this for an informal hearing. So that would be in front of me with the, it can't be resolved today? Or do we just need the actual citing
No,
officer
Judge,
here?
I made an offer. Mr. Redford indicated he wasn't interested, and so I asked him if he wanted to set it for a hearing, and he said yes.
Okay, okay. So we'll go, it just seems backward from pretrial to informal, but I understand if you did that, then I'll set up for a hearing on the proofs. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Judge.
so Mr. Radford, we're gonna set this for an informal hearing. It's a hearing essentially in front of me. We'll have an ordinance officer there. I'll hear testimony on the proofs at that point, and then I'll make a determination. So you'll get another court date probably in the next couple weeks or so. It'll likely be probably March, maybe early April. Okay, so just hold tight until
When
then.
I came down here and I appeared the last time, I thought the issue was resolved, which they were, this would be dismissed. And now they're coming here and they want to cut a deal for me to pay $100 fine. If that was the case, why did I do it the last time?
I have no idea, sir. I wasn't there. So we'll deal with it at the informal hearing
fine.
and then we'll go from there, okay?
That's fine.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, this is where things shift. Radford isn't accepting a quick resolution. He's challenging the process itself. If an issue was supposedly resolved before, why negotiate now? That question forces the court toward an informal hearing. Legal patience becomes strategy. Like, comment, and subscribe for more shocking courtroom stories.